So before we get started, I just want to say a very awesome and shout out to Gumbo Poppy. This video is about him. This video is about you, and being a positive black role model, being the father that you are, being the protector that you are, being the husband that you are to your wife, to the child that you're expecting, and to the young black daughter that you have. Um, at this moment in time in the picture. Thank you for being that positive image. Thank you for being that father figure. Thank you for being that protector that you are to your family. And thank you for being a inspiration to young black boys out there who will one day inevitably, right, become fathers. Like I said, at the end of the day, protections need to be set in place, and a very special protection needs to be set up to protect black fathers from a lot of the detrimental comments, a lot of the hate and the disrespect that they face online every single day. Like I said, this is why I've showcased the videos that I've showcased and I've done the stories that I have done, because there is an epidemic and there is a problem, right? So when you have this beautiful family, you can see this proud father, you can see his beautiful young daughter, and they're just taking a family photo, right? And he put this directly on his Instagram, right? You would expect that people would say, oh, this is a beautiful, family photo. This looks like a very loving family. This is a very, protective and present and lovely father who obviously cares about his daughter, right? Nah. What you want to sit up there and start getting is comments like this, right? Where the person tried to paint the father as a negative, right? And this is the main thing I want people to realize. The main things that I've tried to put out there is that, you have black men, right, who either want to be in their children's lives or who are in their children's lives. This is a black man that is in his child's life. You can clearly see that. This is his pride, right? This is his joy, right? This is everything that he holds dear, right? I can look at the picture and it speaks a variety of words, right? Now, of course, he's not smiling, right? That is the look of a protective father. He's like, yeah, I love my baby girl, right? I'm happy for this moment. But if anybody does anything, like, that's the look, that is the energy, right? That he's, giving in that picture. Like I said, you can see, energy from a variety, a wide range, when it comes to um, fathers who love their kids, and they're in pictures directly with them, right? He can be happy, but at the same time it's like, yeah, it ain't gonna be, really no smiling here. Don't even think about it, right? He's sending a message in the future to, the young guys who are going to end up dating, his daughter's like, yo, this is the picture I took, of my daughter when she was younger. That's a nice picture, right? And then they was like, yeah, that's a nice picture. And they turn around and see that same face looking right back at them. Like I said, it's levels to this. It's levels. But in all seriousness, for the life of me, right? I don't understand, in a sense, how it is that you have such people from the black community who have so much hatred, and more so specifically, how you have some of the black women out there who have such hatred that they would literally go to a father's Twitter page, go onto his picture, and then decide to say the things that they decide to say. That's crazy. That's 100% crazy. And to know the fact that you have black women like this, like I said, I don't know what to really tell anybody anymore. The main thing that I try to tell people, and especially black women, is that if you have negative interactions, right, with black men, it's you at the end of the day. It's your energy at the end of the day. You could think that 100% that you're healed and that you're in a better place, and you're not really in a better place up until you're actually in a better place. If you're just telling yourself that, all you're doing is putting up smoke and mirrors, right? And you're still allowing that same hurt, the same negative energy, the same pain to reside there, while you feel that you're elevating yourself by putting out these positive words, even though you're not walking in that same action, right? And this is what inevitably leads to comments directly like this to a father, right, who is present in his daughter's life, who obviously loves and cares about his daughter immensely, right? And like I said before, for him to receive that type of energy is crazy. And also remember the fact that a lot of people like to say that, oh, black men aren't present, black men aren't this, black men aren't that. This is one of the reasons that you don't see a field of pictures online when it deals with black men with their children, because they'll start getting hateful comments. They'll start getting disrespectful comments. They'll start getting people talking negatively about them. And no man wants to sit up there and deal with that while, he's taking a picture with his child. Like if you were to say that about the guy, right, and he was just in a picture by himself, it's, in a sense, it's whatever. Guys are built to sit up there and take whatever people have to sit up there and say. But when it comes to the moment in time that it's not just them there, right? In a sense, that picture is not just solely about them, it's about the whole of the picture, which is that young child. And this is, in a sense, what you're trying to interpret or put out into the world and say, this is what's happening or this is what's going on. That's crazy. That's crazy. And let me show you a different perspective here. So somebody on Twitter tried to basically report the comment, and rightfully so. Just because you have the freedom of speech doesn't mean that there should not be certain repercussions to that freedom of speech, as which was clearly displayed in that comment below. That was 100% negative, nothing positive, and it was 100% attacking that black father because he is a black man and a father present in his young daughter's life. So it basically stated, "Hello. We're writing to let you know that after reviewing the available information, we did not find a violation of our rules in the content you reported. We appreciate that you let us know what happened and encourage you to reach out again in the future if you see any potential violations. If you have more information that you believe will be helpful in our review, please reply to the email to further consideration. Thanks, Twitter." So at the end of the day, what Twitter is telling you is that you can say whatever you want to say about a black man with his child. But if you decide that you want to state anything where it deals with the LGBT community or anybody else, we're going to be forced to take action, and that person is going to lose their Twitter platform and or their page, or is going to be deleted, or however they decide to work it. Now, the most interesting thing about this is that once this person started getting dragged through the mud, right, where everybody saw her comment and they were like, why would you say something like this? Of course, you have a few individuals down there that might side with her, but the overwhelming majority of the people that showed up were in love and support for this black father who is taking a picture with his daughter and just wants to, put the image of love directly out there, right? A positive image, a positive representation, right? So since she was getting dragged and different things of that nature, you know what she decided to do? She decided to basically lock down her page and also delete those tweets. Like I said before, if you felt a certain type of way and you wanted to stand on your 10 toes about this, you wouldn't need to basically delete what it is that you stated. You wouldn't need to sit up there and do that. If there was nothing wrong with what it is that you stated, obviously Twitter's behind you. They have no problems with you going out here and saying whatever you want to say about black men and their kids. So you're free to say whatever it is that you want to say on their platform. Why not stay right directly with that same statement? Why lock your page? And then why decide to delete that comment. Like I said, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me 100%. Because obviously you felt that you were right and that you were 100% correct in what it is that you wrote the very first time. But like I said before, I don't know. I don't know.
Another one.
So let me put it into a whole different perspective, right? This is, in a sense, what hate looks like. This is what it looks like when a person is angry or mad that they can't get the image that they see in a photo, right? You see a awesome black man, you see a beautiful black woman expecting, and then you see the young, beautiful princess down there, right? Just relaxing with the family, right? Now, if you look at it, the wife is technically smiling for everybody, right? And then in this photo, which the energy shifted technically a little bit, because you can technically sense how proud he is, right, at this moment. So it's like he's smiling without smiling, right? So you can, in a sense, like I'm laughing while explaining this because I can see it. I know that look. So he's smiling without smiling, and expressing how happy and joyful he is, but still at the same time he's letting other people know it's like, yo, I'm happy at this moment in time, but if you even try, or if you even think, if you even ponder the thoughts of a whisper that you're going to do something, let me let you know, right? Like I said, if there had to be a face to I wish somebody would, that's that face right there. It's like he wishing it, but he's also telling you at the same time, don't do it. Don't even ponder that thought, player. Don't even do it to yourself. Right? But like I said before, all jokes aside, this is what happens when you have people who, in a sense, aren't happy with the way that their lives are going. Right? They're jaded from the experiences and the relationships that they have specifically had with a variety of men that they chose, right? Keyword, that they chose to be directly in a relationship with. This is clear cut what that looks like. At no point in time should any black man out here who is proud of their family, proud of their children, proud of being father, at no point in time should any black man ever have to deal with such vile hate coming in his direction, all for the simple fact that he is a black man doing the right things. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And this pretty much sums up a lot of the other women out there that specifically hate black men. This is what they like to do. This is the type of energy that they specifically want to put out there. They could be a positive, great image of a black man doing the right thing, and then they'll just show up out of nowhere just to throw some negative energy out there just because. Like I said before, all of the energy that you have, all of the hatred that you have, why not save that and send that back at the people that directly hurt you? Why focus on other black men that you're not even interested in, that more than likely you can never even be compatible or suitable for? Clear cut, this is a married black man with one expecting and with his daughter right there in the picture. Why are you even looking at this man's picture in any type of way realistically, other than being happy, right, that yo, this is a positive image of a black man? Other than that, there's no other real reason for you to even have some type of detrimental, negative, type of comment like this. But like I said, it's a lot easier to attack other people versus looking on the inside and attacking that, and also looking and going at the individuals in life who specifically hurt you and made you the individual that you are at this moment in time.